Well, I'm about to fall asleep. Seeing as how I sat down, it's gonna happen reasonably soon. Got a belly full of spaghetti. And, geez, have a truck over there later on. Yeah, we're out here in the middle of farmland.
At an undisclosed location.
Undisclosed location. We'd tell you where it was at, but then we'd have to kill you. And they're having a private party out here. They have it every year. It's Renaissance themed, so they've got our giant rocking horses, and we'll get them involved in some videos and stuff tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we love this place. I mean, wonderful people, beautiful place.
Well, we gotta get video of some of the food. The caterers here are crazy.
Ooh. The caterers outdo themselves.
They've already got the pig in the ground over there. Now, we keep telling them, but nobody listens.
Put a goat.
Put a goat in there with that pig.
Too. I mean, they're already heating in. Why not? Pit roasted goat. Yes, please.
Pit roasted goat and a pig? And it would be a real treat for a lot of the people that have never tried goat. Because a lot of people have never tried goat.
It's really good.
I love
now,
goat.
The nearest you can compare it to is lamb. It's not the same as lamb.
No.
But a lot of people are like, ew, I don't like lamb, so I don't even want to entertain the thought of goat. It's not as gamey as lamb. But, I mean, I like game, so that doesn't bother me.
Well, that depends. Yeah, there's going to be some flies around here. We are actually in a horse pasture.
Yeah, let me...
They put the horses away.
Let me flip it around so I can show you. Floop. There we go. So this would be Casa de Rocking Horse. Yeah, I cut off the top of my head when I shifted things. Oops.
Living in a goat pasture for the weekend. But hey, we get to play with people, which is a lot of fun. I mean, there's nothing more fun to play with than people.
Oh, and these are amazing people.
Yeah, there's some cool people. They're paying a bunch of money to be at this Renaissance-themed party. There are no vendors. Nope. Once you come inside,
everything's taken care of.
It's all paid for. You get free rocking horse rides, food, drink, jousting, entertainment on stage, games, all kinds of fun stuff. And I start rocking at 9 o'clock in the morning, and we go till the last person passes out.
Yep, that can be pretty late.
They chase the kids off at 4 o'clock, and it's an adult Renaissance fair from that point on. But sorry, it's by invitation only. You pretty much have to know somebody. We feel really lucky that we get to come to this event every year.
Very privileged. And I mean, they are just the nicest people.
Yep.
Like, I'm really glad that we got to meet them.
How did they come to us at an event?
They came to us in an event and said, hey, we're not kidding. We would like to have you come and bring your rocking horses to an event that we put on.
I think we got skeeters too.
Yeah, well, that's glorious.
Yeah, well, there's the other side of the property
creek
over there. There's a
creek over there.
Well, it's a canal. It's a irrigation canal with crawdads and stuff like that. Probably, if there's crawdads, there's fish.
Oh, I'm quite sure. And there's some. We're talking crawdads, not crawdads. Big crawdads.
Some of the crawdads get lost. They get out of the water and onto dry ground, and they come across the grounds. I mean, hundreds of feet from the water.
If I saw that, I'd take them back to the water. You know.
Yeah, I was busy rocking. This is years ago. But anyway, you got some stuff you want to try
Yeah,
here.
so when we went into a nearby little town,
Denair.
Of course, there's an Italian restaurant there that we really, really like. That would
keep the noise down.
It's a truck going by. But you know, I think it's just called the Denair Pizza Company. It's really good.
It's flying spiders. They're in formation.
Oh no, they are. That is flying spiders. Oh, that's like, there's 3 of them. Look at them. I don't know if we can catch it. If we flip this around.
I don't know.
I don't know if we can catch them.
You can get up and go chase. They're not going very fast. You can go see if you can get some footage of them and come back over here. And you're not going to get it from here. You're going to have to get close to them.
Let's see if I can catch them. So, I don't know if you guys can see them, but there's these little white things drifting through the air in formation. Those are spiders. Let me avoid the horse patties here. Okay. You might be able to see that white thing drifting by. Well, those are webs, and there's a spider on the top of those. They're coming out of the almond fields right across the way. And 3 perfectly synchronized spiders flying by, which is okay. As long as they're not landing on me, I don't mind. So this would be Casa de Rocking Horse, by the way. This is our accommodations for the weekend. We've got it set up. It works. So hopefully you guys got to see the flying spiders, because they are not something you see every day unless you live in this area, and then maybe you would.
If you live anywhere near where they're growing almonds,
you'll see flying spiders.
You'll see flying spiders.
So let me flip
by the
back
thousands.
Around.
Sometimes it gets really ugly with the flying spiders.
Here we go. Flip. Okay, and now we gotta adjust. I cut off my head again.
Adjust the cup a little bit, yeah, because it just comes back to level.
Yeah, I cut off my head again. Oh well.
And so we're losing light, and this is not the best low light camera, so
yeah. So
let's get going.
At any rate, we were in Denair, and there's a little grocery store, a little Mexican bodega, and we found some neat things that I hadn't seen before. So one of the things is this product called Blanco Cremino Avellana. So it's a praline and milk and cocoa. I don't know what a sabor Avellana is.
Sabor is flavor.
Okay, so cocoa flavored. Hazelnut flavored milk and cream cocoa. So we're going to try this. Never heard of this before, but
I've never seen it.
Hazelnut sounds good. And it's just one little piece. It's layered. It kind of reminds me of those Andes mints that have the layers. Oh, smell that.
That's hazelnut, all right.
Oh.
Hazelnut and chocolate.
Yeah. So let's break it.
Doesn't want to break.
It don't want to break. It's got a nice fine texture.
It's not from the candy. It's got I'm exhausted.
Oh.
That's tasty.
A rich, creamy hazelnut flavor. It kind of reminds me of Nutella, but it's more solid.
White chocolate, but there's more flavors that I can't identify. It's got a lot of different flavors.
It supposedly has coconut in it. I'm not picking up coconut. Maybe a hint of it.
It's kind of salty.
This is good. This was a good find. So that's one of the things we found. I'd eat that again. Gladly.
Yeah.
Now, we also found the much more conventional Kit Kat, and they're starting to make duos, which are different flavors. This one is strawberry dark chocolate. So that is not a flavor we have seen before. You want to do the honors?
We've tried so many Kit Kats, and we still got a lot more to try.
Well, we usually get the Japanese Kit Kats because they're so much better.
Oh, man. Has that smell hit you yet?
Oh, yep. Yep.
That is strawberry.
Strawberry. I see another speeder flying by, but he's just a little single one. He doesn't have the long tail the other ones had. Oh, wow. That is
Strawberry.
Strawberry. Like, hit you upside the taste bud. Strawberry.
Or dark chocolate.
Or dark chocolate. I tend to prefer milk chocolate, but strawberries and dark chocolate go together.
Is it cookie flavored? Can you see any color to the cookie?
I don't see any color to the cookie.
It's just a standard Kit Kat
It looks like
cookie.
your standard Kit Kat wafer cookie. It's got the intense fruit flavor that the Japanese ones have.
You might see this at the checkout counter of your local grocery store. If you do, get some.
These
That's
are good. These are good. Well, I've seen the mint and chocolate ones they have a lot, but you're not a fan of mint, so I've never picked one of those up.
Well, you can go ahead and get some. I don't have to eat every...
But I saw the strawberry one and was like, hey, we got to try that one. So that one's good. And then we have one more interesting thing. Camote rojo, red sweet potato candy. And it does look like it's a hunk of sweet potato. Never heard of this stuff.
But the Mexicans make some interesting candies.
But we're going to try it. Okay. Oops. It doesn't really have much of a smell.
I'm still overflowing with strawberry and chocolate. So, but it there's not a strong smell there. Definitely not.
And it's kind of, okay, it's hard on the outside, but then it's got a softer inside, so a piece just breaks off.
It's like a, the whatever is inside,
Well, that would be
it's coated with something to make it
yeah,
a little bit,
but it's
I don't know.
it's kind of soft, like not you know, jelly bean interior, but it's kind of soft.
I'm not tasting sweet potato. Sweet potato is what they're using, but
When you get into it, the inner part is sweet potato.
okay.
Roasted sweet potato.
The piece I broke off is
The
mostly outer crust.
The outer crust is kind of got a slightly crystalline, like if you've ever had a cookie that has a sanded texture, it's got kind of that texture to it. So clearly they're stewing it somehow, and then the coating hardens up. But when you get into it, it does taste like sweet potato. That's actually pretty good. I like that. Definitely high in sugar.
Yeah, there's a lot of sugar here.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
You know, I've never heard of it, but again, I would eat this again.
I like the outer crust better than I like the insides.
Oh, well, I like the inside. Hey,
Okay, well, I'll eat all the outer crust off of it.
I hear the telltale sound of a dragon that's going to be coming by soon.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
It gets noisy around here.
Mm-hmm. I hear the dragon.
I mean, really noisy.
Yep, here comes the dragon.
Yep. That's one of those freight dragons. It's not the passenger one.
No. Dragon!
They're right over there. You can throw rocks at them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't want to throw rocks at them. That wouldn't be nice, but
No,
that's
I
how
wouldn't.
close they are.
Yeah.
You could fire flaming vats of oil with a trebuchet over to the train tracks.
They'd probably frown upon that. But, I mean, we do have access to a trebuchet.
There's a big trebuchet right over there. This is a big horse ranch over here. They have, they run a jousting school. Pretty neat place.
Yeah. Now
this is something she's going to try.
this is, you have to take one tiny little sip. One tiny little sip. It won't kill you.
But I don't like Dr. Pepper.
But this isn't normal Dr. Pepper.
But it is Dr. Pepper.
It's Dr. Pepper is prune flavored soda, by the way, for those of you who don't know. You love it or you hate it. I think he falls in the hate camp. This is not your ordinary Dr. Pepper. This is a flavor. Okay, I saw this. I've been looking for it. I haven't seen it anywhere. And here we are in the middle of nowhere, and I find it. This is...
The only other place you saw it was in Ohio.
Ohio.
You're too close.
This is strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper. Normally...
Now, you could probably order yourself a 6-pack of bottles of it online or something.
Most likely.
Or you could just go to a little bodega and see if you can
buy some. I would rather have the non-sugary one. This is the massive sugar one.
Do they have this in a...
Yeah, they have a sugar-free version. I've never seen it anywhere, but they have it.
That you might have to go online to get.
So, from a sniff, it smells like Dr. Pepper. Looks like Dr. Pepper.
I am not tasting that. It's Dr. Pepper.
Oh, but it is definitely strawberry. Are you sure you don't want one tiny
positive.
little... No.
It says Dr. Pepper right on there.
Well, I like prunes and I like Dr. Pepper, so that
Some people
works.
like Dr. Pepper.
But it's going to take me at least a week to drink this bottle because I don't do a lot of sweet... I drink a lot of liquids, but not sweet stuff like that.
And definitely not fully sugared sodas.
No, I haven't drunk them in years.
Got anything else over there? My goodness.
I got one more.
You got one thing.
One more thing. So this is an electrolyte solution that we saw. And
Electrolyte.
Electrolyte. I guess you
Because it's in Spanish.
Yeah, you get lit on it maybe. There's no alcohol in it, so you're not going to get lit. The flavor was why we got this one. So it's got your standard too small to read, but like magnesium, potassium, salts. It's got your electrolytes in it.
All the stuff you need if you've gotten yourself dehydrated, and
which we will.
This
weekend.
But yeah.
But this one is horchata flavor. I have never seen that before. I've seen, you see cherry and lime and lemon, and now I get hiccups, but you see all these other flavors, but not horchata.
Have you ever tried a celery margarita?
Oh man.
It would surprise you.
You gotta sniff. Sniff.
Smells like horchata, which is another thing I'm really not a fan of.
It's got the standard Pedialyte kind of thicker texture, which I would expect. But yeah, like it's more of an aftertaste that's horchata, but it is horchata. So you got to take a little taste. I know, it won't kill you.
I have to.
You have to. It's good for you. You sweated a lot today. You need some.
Then I can just like absorb it through.
Just through
breathing.
Sniffing it, olfactory? Yeah. No, you gotta taste it. He prefers Jamaica. But I like horchata, so that works.
Yeah, if you like horchata, that would be good.
So this is actually quite good. It's not a flavor
They didn't have a Jamaica flavored one there, though, did they?
No, they had coconut.
I would have got one of those.
They had coconut. Did they have pineapple? But I know they had coconut. They had
Apple.
They had apple. They had chamomile, which is a weird flavor for.
We think they had blueberry.
Yeah. What was it? It was Maco Azul. Well, Azul is blue, so I think it might have been blueberry. But I'm not positive because mi español es muy poquito. But this is good. Of course, I'm going to take a little sip of it now, but I think this will be really good for tomorrow when it's hot. And I'm wearing 17 layers of clothing. Yep.
All I really know how to do in Spanish is curse people out.
Well, he learned the
And
bad
that-
words first.
That
always.
comes from all those years of working heavy construction in Southern California.
Yeah.
Even the white boys yelled Spanish curse words back and forth at each other all day.
Well, it came in handy when I had someone at work get mad at me and call me an interesting and colorful phrase in Spanish, and I knew exactly what she was calling me.
Damn you, Da Vinci!
That's never gonna work.
It'll never work!
It's just not gonna work.
Give it up!
He's still trying. Off he went.
He's scooting along pretty well, but in the end, he's gonna die because that's not gonna work.
No.
That whole just screwing yourself up into the air thing.
That
Da Vinci,
it doesn't
he's
make
got
any
some
sense.
screws loose, is what he's
well,
got.
You know.
He does some pretty good artwork, though.
Leonardo, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
he
an
does all right.
interesting man.
Very interesting, yeah.
But I don't know about this screwing yourself up into the air. But the spiders did it.
The spiders are like lighter than aircraft.
Well, true. They've made themselves essentially a hot air balloon. Well, an air balloon. Not really a hot air balloon.
A parachute
Of spider
silk.
And
So when you're out here by the almonds, when they get the machines to go out and start shaking the almonds to get the nuts to fall off the tree, and then the machines also gather them all up and everything. But when they shake them, A, tons of dust, and B,
spiders.
at least as much flying spiders. If you're downwind of that,
no.
man, does it get...
I do not want to be downwind.
It's ugly.
I do not want to be downwind of that many spiders. Nope. Arachnophobe right here.
Those people that work with that, they do all that work just so you can have some almonds.
Almonds are really good. It definitely gives you an appreciation for almonds.
Gosh.
Because it's fairly labor intensive. But the spider intensive is what does it not much for me. So
There's some bad bumps over there on the highway, and most of these trucks going by are empty. They're produce hauling trucks, and they're empty, so they rattle.
Well, at any rate, this has been an interesting little random. We didn't plan it. We just found some cool stuff at a Mexican bodega and decided to try it.
And
so
we're losing light in a hurry. We're about done.
So I just fired up my light. So that'll be our light inside Casa de Rocking Horse here tonight, but not for very long because I also am feeling the siren call of sleep.
Well, I don't think I'll be awake much longer at all. It's only like, what, 6:30?
It's 6:45.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're both ready to bed, and I'm like a die-hard night owl.
Got up at 3, did the rest of the loading. What little bit of stuff left to put in the truck, and then drove 3.5 hours to the undisclosed location. Set up all day. Almost fell asleep in my chair when I took a break.
But you know what? I love our crazy life.
We're having fun. It's a lot of hard work, but we're having fun and getting paid for it.
Yeah.
You can't beat that.
It's
And
pretty
then
awesome.
we'll be back home late Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening, and we got some cool stuff to go do next week and the week after also.
Yep.
Then we're going to do Kearney Renaissance
way cool
Fair.
Stuff. Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to just turn into a lounge lizard for a while and just...
Oh, does that mean we got to get you one of those suits?
No, that just means I'm going to be in my recliner watching the big screen.
Oh, I thought we were going to get you a lounge lizard suit.
No.
The leisure suit.
I don't... Larry the lounge lizard?
With the double-breasted leisure suit, but it's open to about your belly button.
Nylon.
Yeah, oh, polyester.
Polyester, yeah.
Polyester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never wore much of that polyester stuff.
I preferred corduroys because when you walk, they go.
I actually wear Lycra when I'm riding a bicycle, though.
Yeah.
Because I got a nice butt.
I agree.
I may be overweight, but my butt's still in good shape.
We
Anyway,
could crack
but
coconuts
I can
with
tell
it, right?
because whenever I'm walking away from a group of people, I can always hear at least one person going, "What an ass!"
Yeah, hey.
So that's got to be.
Take your praise where you can find it, right?
Yep. So
Anyhow,
you guys, push the subscribe button, leave a comment. Comments are really good to help the channel.
What do you think
go
about
places.
Flying random spiders?
Flying spiders and horchata electrolyte,
Yep.
and sweet potato candy.
Yeah,
That's some weird stuff.
That's some interesting stuff. That was cool.
We're fast running out of light, so see you guys on the next one.
All right, we will see you.
Whatever you do, have fun.